Listen to that. It's so peaceful out right now. I love, as much as I hate getting up early in the morning to work out, I love how peaceful it is. It's the best way to start out my day, you know, especially if I'm not rushed, which I'm not this morning, so it's nice. I'm gonna get ready at the gym and go to work, so I have a bit more time. And it's a beautiful morning out, so I'm just trying to take a few moments to appreciate that and get my day started right. I'm going to head in, do a little lift, and get some cardio done before work. Not happy it's raining out, people. Seriously was not planning on rain at all, and because I'm in my new car, I actually don't have an umbrella, so that's splendid. It's a splendid start, but what can you do? What can you do but embrace it? So anyways, I had a really good workout, really good workout. I didn't get that much time into lift because I started watching YouTube videos in my car instead of going into the gym to lift. So anyways, maybe I'll come back after work, maybe I won't. We'll see how I feel, but right now I'm just going to head to work. It's been a really busy, I'd say week, but it's just been really busy since I've been in this role. My new job is just a super busy position, which is a good thing for me because my other job, I feel like I was getting so complacent and wasn't as self-motivated. So this is good that it's busy and demands a lot of me. Like sometimes I find when I'm being pulled in like a lot of different directions, it can put me in a bad mood. And yesterday that was starting to happen where I just felt like anytime I sat down to do one thing, something else came up, another issue came up, or something else I didn't know the answer to. And I started to get really like stressed out about it and like in a bad mood. And fortunately, because I've been trying to practice a lot of mindfulness, it's freaking hard being mindful, you guys. But I just kind of sat in my office for a minute, took a few minutes to myself, took a few deep breaths, and was like, all right, Kara, in my head I'm saying this, not out loud, why be in a bad mood? This is your job. Like, you wanted a change. This is a good change. Like, you're in a position where you're needed and you're doing the best you can. So put a smile on your face and go about your business. And I literally put a smile on my face and walked out of my office, and I just transformed it, you know? And I can't always do that, but I just thought I'd share that with you guys because it was helpful for me yesterday when I was starting to feel really overwhelmed. And for those of you that work in healthcare or any position, even if you're an entrepreneur, there's a lot of demands and you feel like you're pulled in every direction, and it's hard to, you know, not allow it to like overwhelm you or put you in a bad mood, even though nothing's bad. And I have a tendency to do that. Like, things aren't bad, but I'll let it just like bog me down, if that makes any sense. So I'm trying to be better on that. And I find that when I am able to do that, it ends up being a more positive day overall. I end up leaving work in a more positive mood versus feeling like worn out mentally, like I just can't handle anything anymore. So I found that to be very effective yesterday. So I'm going to carry that through the rest of my work week. And I think that's it. Yeah, so anyways, off to work, and I will see you guys later. Hey guys, it's about 2 o'clock now, and I don't have my tripod with me, so it's a little shaky, but I'm on my lunch break. I've been really bad about taking lunch breaks, even though I'm a huge advocate for them. I just feel like there's so much going on, it's hard for me to pull myself away from what I'm doing. But I've been having like this dry throat, like little tickle cough, I think mostly due to allergies. So, and I did just walk up a hill. That's why I'm heavy breathing, but I'm gonna head up to Starbucks and get a tea. And yeah, just ends up being a little walk, which I'll probably regret because I'm wearing just like flat boots. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna have major shin splints, but whatever. Anyways, that's the game plan right now. I have a feeling today is gonna be one of those late night at work nights. Maybe not super late, but I just feel like I can't get in a good place with everything I have to do. And being in charge of all the finances, I have to turn in the new fiscal budget, which is a whole new process I'm not used to. So I don't want to half-ass it. I want to do like a good job and understand the process. So everything just takes me a really long time. I'm super impatient. I'm trying to work on that. I'm trying to get better with being patient with myself, and I think I'm doing okay. Doing all right with it, but now I'm sweating. Maybe I don't want a hot tea. All right. People are looking. That's okay. Heading up to, this would be the Syracuse University area, which is where I went to college, and it's actually a really beautiful area. It's just a really shitty day out, and Marshall Street is really cute if you guys are ever in Syracuse. It's just like a little tiny street with lots of fun stores, so I'll show you that too. So I was just in Starbucks for like 40 minutes to get my beverage. I ended up getting a coconut milk flat white. Just don't ask me what that is, because I know it's espresso and it's milk, and it's somehow different than a latte, but I'm not quite sure how. So anyways, yes, good, I can cross. I did not have time to tour you on Marshall Street, and now I'm sweating and walking back to work, which I think I was gone way longer than I planned for that reason, but what can you do? Girl's gotta get her Starbucks and get through the rest of my day. That's it for now. Out of work for the day, and I'm making a quick stop at the vet for some medicine for Winston. Honestly, I don't think I should go on lunch breaks. Like, I went on my lunch break, and this happens to me a lot. I come back to work and I like can't get back into my flow. I can't get that flow back, you know, that workflow. So I'm always torn, because it's good to take a break, step away. I sit literally all day at work. I barely move unless it's to get up, to go to the bathroom. I practically am stuck at my desk. So it's really important for me to like move a little bit. Like it's hard to sit on your little ass all day long, or in my case, my big ass, you know what I mean? But I don't know if anyone has any tips for getting back in the workflow after a lunch break. I tend to lose that like efficiency mode in me. But anyways, we're going to head into the vet, get Winston's $100 medicine that lasts exactly 30 days. So I'm sure the little dude appreciates it, and what can I say? I love him, so I'll spend whatever I need to on him. Let's get it. Come on, sweetie. Ooh, ooh, good boy, good boy. Come on. So one thing I've noticed lately is that I'm definitely not getting enough sleep. Like, I'm struggling to sleep enough, and I think it's partly, I don't know, I don't think it's related to anything in particular. I just find that at nighttime I want it to be like my me time, where I'm like doing whatever on my phone or watching TV mindlessly, and like there's just not enough time in the day. So sometimes I feel like I want that time to myself, but I just haven't been getting enough sleep, and I think it's partly why I feel like I haven't been recovering very well from the gym. Haven't really like felt stressed out at night, but I think I need to do more things to help me unwind. And playing with this little munchkin. Gosh, you look disgusting right now with your eye boogers. But I just need to do more things to be like mindful at nighttime, to kind of relax. And it's okay to have my me time, but I need to do things that, you know, help me unwind and enable me to get to bed early enough so I can get more sleep. This homegirl is tired. Look at that view though, that's nice. It's gorgeous out. They cut down all our corn, which is sad. What do you think about that, buddy? That's it? You don't want to play? No? That eye booger though is nasty. Oh, so cute. Such a good boy. Yes, you are. guys, so I'm home from work now. I came home straight from work essentially, was not gonna go back to the gym, just feeling really tired and stuff, and just wanna like relax and get tired. So I got home and in my bathroom awaited me a sweet card from my husband because Monday was our, sorry, I haven't vlogged in a while, so I'm not like so good with the camera placement, not that I ever was, but Monday was our 8-year wedding anniversary. So we celebrated over the weekend, went out to dinner, nothing crazy, but it's kind of funny. I posted a photo on Instagram from our honeymoon because when we got married, neither of us really lifted yet. We just kind of like worked out at the YMCA. I just ran marathons, and like leading up to the wedding, I did tons of cardio. Like I always was like a cardio queen, but I did more, like, because I just feel like everyone around me, like who got married, and a lot of my friends got married around the same time as me, like lost weight like for their wedding. It's like what you do or something. And I didn't really need to, but sorry, fixing camera angles. Whew. But I did, because you're just so busy, and like that was my stress relief, was doing like YMCA cardio classes and turbo kick and step aerobics. Yes, the step aerobics is still around. But it's just funny if you check that picture out to see, like, obviously I weigh more now, but my body has changed so much. Like the muscle that I've put on, you know, some people may not see it, but I know it's there. I've gained a lot of muscle, and I've really changed just like the shape of my body. Like I have shape to my shoulders, I have biceps now, I have more hamstrings, quads, booty, like things are just shaped differently. And it's kind of fun to look at that picture, because as someone that has like spent their whole life not accepting their body and always wanting it better, and not saying like it's not okay to like have fitness goals and things like that, but like just never being happy. It's nice to look at that photo and feel happy with how I look now, because I think a lot of people would look back and say, oh, I wish I was still that skinny, and I was happy then. Don't get me wrong, like you know, I truly believe like I'm beautiful either way. I was beautiful then, I'm beautiful now. But it's nice to kind of look back and not be like, oh, I wish I was still that skinny, or I wish I was still at that weight. And those are things that I would have used to have thought in looking at photos, you know, always, you know, most women and men too are very critical when you get photos taken, if you look good enough, and when you start comparing pictures, especially from 8 years ago, you know, am I as thin? Do I look as young? And all those critiques that we place on ourselves. And I don't know why I'm going on and on about it. It's just nice. Like I'm in this period of self-acceptance, and you know, it's funny too, because I know a lot of people, when they're not shredded or lean or working towards a competition, when they get asked like, are you going to compete again, you know, might get a little self-conscious. And it's not to say I'm not still self-conscious. Like there's a couple shows in Syracuse this month and next month, so there's like people at the gym who are getting ready for that stuff, and I look at them and there's part of me that's like envious. I'm gonna be honest, like I do still get like jealous, like, oh, I wish I was that lean and little and blah blah blah. But then in my mind I go back to, no, you're focusing on your health, you're focusing on feeling happy and healthy as a whole person, like being whole in your life, not just in fitness and in bodybuilding, if that makes sense. So I just feel like I'm in a good place, and I'm working really hard towards getting to a good place, and I want to keep sharing that with you guys, and hopefully it helps. So anyways, tonight on the agenda, I have a box from Amazon because I ordered some stuff for Halloween. I will be going to my brother's Halloween party in Boston with my sister. Probably won't be vlogging. That's one of those things that like, there's some things I'll vlog and share with you guys, and there's like other times I just want to like have fun and not worry about like what I should film, and like, especially when other people are involved. Like not everyone is cool with being filmed, you know, it makes a lot of people uncomfortable. A lot of people don't know how to act in front of a camera. For me, I'm myself, but a lot of people it makes them very nervous, and I don't want to put anyone in an uncomfortable situation. So I don't think I'll vlog, but I don't know. Anyways, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have an awesome Halloween party, and my brother's like the best hostess. But I want to see if I show you guys. I don't have my full outfit yet. I'm kind of crafting an outfit, and I'm not crafty. I'm not a crafty person, but maybe if I show you a couple things, you'll be able to guess. So we'll see. I'll tell you what I'm gonna be, but not in this video. I want you to guess. So let me open this up. So I've got a little work to do with the wig. It's not exactly what I expected, but oh, my earmuffs are too big. Can you guys guess who I'm gonna be for Halloween? Comment below. So I originally wanted to make some homemade applesauce tonight because they have a bunch of leftover apples that me and Jason got apple picking. I wanted to make it in the slow cooker, but it takes about 5 hours and it's already 7 o'clock and this girl is not staying up till midnight. So I'm gonna pass on that tonight. But if you guys do wanna see that, not that it's hard or challenging, but let me know. I can throw it into a vlog this weekend. I might make it tomorrow or something. So to relax tonight, I'm going to, number one, I'm in my cozy clothes. I like to throw on shredded Hazel style a hat sometimes just to get my hair out of my face. And I've got candles lit. I've got my, I'll show you my Halloween pumpkins. Got my fall decorations going on. Don't mind the cord, that's for Jason's Gears of War. Got my little pumpkins on, I've got the candles lit, and something about candles, candlelight, it just kind of helps relax me. And another thing I find does help me sleep good and sleep deep, and I have not been doing this, I haven't been good about it, and I was for a while, is just doing some stretching. So I'll tend to like turn on TV at night, and Jason's really good about it, but I've been really lazy and laying on the couch watching him stretch. But foam roll, these are amazing. I could use another one a little bit bigger, but they're so helpful. So I like to foam roll and then just stretch. I'm very, very tight, and I should do yoga more frequently. Tonight's actually the night I normally go, but it gets me home super duper late. So since I'm using that as an excuse, there's no excuse for me to not take that time to myself to stretch and recover. So this, some stretching, and then my other tip and thing I'm going to implement tonight is having some hot tea. Hot tea just always kind of helps relax me, and you know, it's warm on the throat, soothing. So sometimes just like a warm beverage at night is helpful. This is the caffeine-free tangerine orange. It's delish. I like anything tangerine. It tastes really good. So I'm gonna make that up. Like I said, it's only 7 o'clock, but I think I'm just gonna try to pass out. I'm gonna try to get tired and pass out. So we'll see how that goes. I know I have a busy day at work tomorrow too. But yeah, I think that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you did, let me know, comment below. If you didn't, let me know, comment below. I try to do what I can with vlogging to, you know, this channel's fitness, nutrition, but it's also lifestyle, and you guys know there's more to my life, and a big chunk of that life is working, right? So I do what I can around it, and hopefully still give you guys content you want to see. So that is going to be it, because I'm going to go wash the face, do the stretching, do the tea, and go to bed. So that'll be it. See you guys in the next one.